We're
live.
Hey.
Hi,
Welcome,
everyone.
everybody. Welcome. And I want to thank my friend Deb Zachau
Oh,
from Growing Your Light. And we've been together. We haven't been together for about 2 weeks. I always miss you when I don't see you, but I'm always happy
same
when
here.
I do.
Same here.
The blue is a beautiful color on you. That's your
Thank
color.
you.
Yeah.
I really
Mhm.
like it a lot. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I saw
Sure
it. I
thing.
saw it, and I brought 2 of them, so I
Good.
can wear them
Yeah,
every
you
day.
never find what you need later. That's very true. That's very
Oh,
true.
thank
So,
you.
welcome
How are
everybody.
you
Hello,
doing?
Charlotte and CJ and Katz and Kay Forsyth and Karmic Karen's here. Thank you for being here, ladies.
I love it. Shining
Yeah.
light, shining love, light, truth. I love that.
Oh, maybe K for Insight is a gentleman. I don't know. If so, sorry, called everybody a lady. Michelle's
CJ,
here. Yeah.
Michelle,
Oh, well, thank you.
Alana.
Yes.
Everybody's showing up. Yay. You
Alana's
can see.
here. Michelle's here. Yeah, no, I got so sick. My hair is as thin as a rail. And
Oh,
this is the way I used to wear it. It's a little shorter than normal, but yesterday I said, that's it. And I went to the hair salon and
oh, good.
I told the guy I want a short haircut, like about this long. And he went, really? Are you
Yeah,
sure? So I pull out
it
a
looks
picture
good
of
on you.
myself that had it. So
Yeah.
this guy was great. He was from Hawaii and
Ah,
a young guy. And he just sort of spiffed it up, and oh my God, I feel so much. You know how
yeah,
when
it
you go
looks
to the
great
hairdresser,
on
you
you.
feel better? Yeah, you just feel
Absolutely.
good.
And you know what? I was on I still am on peptides because of the GLPs to lose weight and things.
Mhm,
And I
mhm,
started losing my hair terrible. And the quality of
mhm.
my hair was terrible. And I
Right,
read that it goes about 9 months, but it was like scary loss.
true.
And it was pretty bad. So I started
Mhm.
taking all these prenatal vitamins and things. So it did slow up. I mean, I've
Did
been
it
on
really? Yeah.
things that scared me. The right side
Okay.
is so thin. My ear
Yeah.
sticks out. It's terrible. But nonetheless, I started
Mhm.
taking all the advice from YouTube, and it's starting to turn around.
Have you tried
So
biotin? Biotin, I think it's called.
yep, I'm on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I got all
That's one
these
of them.
little gummies all day long. I have little gummies for my
That's
hair.
right. Have them there. Yeah, no, I saw that was one of the, I didn't know that in the beginning. And actually, I'm more than 2 years into GLPs, and that sounds bad, but the reason I am is because I'm very low dose because I don't want to gain anything back. That's
Yeah,
all.
right,
Yeah.
right.
But you're still taking them, so you have to still think about it. But I didn't know that. Sometimes not knowing something
It's
really
better.
saves your life. It really
It was,
really does.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't know it. But then when I learned it, I thought, oh, good, it's a 9-month spurt.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. No,
cycle,
You can
so
find out later. You can find out later and then say, "Oh, that's what
oh
happened to me
yeah.
with Chiron." So that's exactly what happened.
Ah,
I found out later. If I had found out before, in that 8 years ago, I think I probably would have. I don't know.
explain that now, because I think people are involved in that right now. So tell us
Okay.
your story about Chiron real
Yeah.
quick there.
So everybody knows I'm not an astrologer, and I leave
Right.
that to the astrology people. But Chiron is the wounded healer, and it actually wasn't even found until 1977. But they can go
Mhm.
back and extrapolate what it was in, because it's in for several years. So quite possibly you have the same one I did when we were born, which was Aquarius. Okay.
Mhm.
So anyway, it goes through the cycles of all these things. And the last 8 years, it shows up the in the house that you have that planet. I can't explain it. I can't explain
Me
it.
neither,
Anyway,
yeah, but I am.
it was in Aries, and when I found out that for the last 8 years it was in my career field, where people it had to do with higher ups and not
Hierarchy.
getting recognition and not feeling appreciated and all this other stuff, and I went, oh
That
my
makes
God,
sense because, 0 to
absolutely,
60 in
yeah,
as far as
yeah, yeah,
defensiveness and victimhood. And yeah, that's me
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
For
and that has been in there since 2018 to 19. So not only that, but we're dealing with the victimhood of all of us with who. Even when Joe was in there, he was doing all kinds of stuff. And so anyway, it's moved into Taurus, which is a more grounded, I guess, or it's an earth sign. But it's going to stay till the end of September. Then it's going to retrograde until April, but then it will stay in till 32 or 34 or something like that. But it's just like there's some relief. And so, what happened to me was I went in 2 days before it ended and moved into Taurus, and I got basically sliced and diced and tossed and from supervisors. Yeah. At one of the colleges. So I can look at it now and say, oh, I'm glad I didn't know it then. That would have been a hell of a 9 years of.
That would be pressure, trying to make it not happen. Yeah.
Anyway.
But the relief you feel once it does happen and you adjust. It does.
Yes, absolutely. It makes a big difference. Yeah. I'm going back to say hello to some folks who came in. Cynthia Smith, Hypnicity, It's Me, Namira, Mousy, Anna Heaton, Linda Bishop, Peace Please, and Pink Lily, Butterfly Readings, Linda, Sherry.
Sherry.
Yeah, so everyone's saying hello to you as well. So thank you for being here, everybody. Yeah. So we didn't talk about what we were going to do, but I never worry about it.
Well, I have an announcement. It's not a big announcement.
That's all right. Tell us.
But I learned something yesterday. I was on the show with Marina. We were doing some readings. And you know how we always say, it doesn't matter if this reading isn't for you, it's for someone else. There's a nugget in there somewhere. Well, what kept coming up that yesterday was doing something new at the level of action in general. So your first best guess is to not respond to this email. This is a message saying, go ahead and respond that you at least got it. Doing something different than what your emotions say you want to do. So what I did was, I don't know really how to handle that. I'm going to take my own advice, the spirit through me. So this morning I got up and did, except for my pet care, that did not change. That stayed routine, but everything else went. I put my makeup on before brushing my teeth. I mean, there was all these little tiny things. I had to go over several blocks away to pick up something from a neighbor. I was going to do it this afternoon. I got into my car with my pajamas on.
Good.
I did it.
Good.
Other people do it. I did it. And I drove over there and picked it up, got that out of the way. And my day is fresh. And I feel energized. It did make a difference. So
of course it does. Yeah. You move the energy in the direction. Yeah.
Yeah. I encourage everyone to really listen to what the messages that are on, and maybe take a little piece and try it on for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Hello, Israel. We see you here. It's nice to see you. Well, and I love that, because those of you who knew that I was doing the Swedish death cleansing, that has opened up all kinds of different windows and doors for me, and it's moving something. And for you were not only changing up the routine, but you were moving it, the energy. And when you move any energy, it is, it's always helpful and just offers you a fresh perspective on things. Yeah.
And it really helped, because I'm a head person, I'm going to think about, something comes in on it. Well, I'm going to think differently. I'll think happier thoughts or whatever. And that's not what it is. Just like what you said, just the level of action in your pajamas, go get it anyway,
why not? Here. Yeah.
Everything is different. So, I really feel
the
great.
other thing is that you and I both share the fact that we're both air signs. So it is us. It is us. We are in our heads more than we need to be. So that's a harder thing to do when you're an air sign, I think. So, good for you. Yeah. Well, Mousy, she didn't go to the store. She just went over to grab something from someone's house. But
from a neighbor's house.
It depends on what the pajamas look like, honestly, when it comes to a store. I see people in those flannelly type stuff, but I've seen people walking in those with their big slippers with frog
I
heads
know.
on them.
It's a phase.
That's a little over the top. Yeah.
There's a little age. There's an age that is really cool to do that in. So,
well, and I remember seeing this lady once, and she was in Kohl's, and I saw her from the back, and she was very slim, and she had actually a tutu on. She had a tutu on, and I thought, you know, and slacks, but a tutu, and she turned around, and she was like in her 80s, and I didn't want to judge her. I thought that, but I don't think I could do that.
oh yeah, no, I couldn't do it without an excuse, a sign on my back saying I'm going to visit my granddaughter's recital or something. I didn't have a reason for it. No, I didn't have lingerie. It was shorts and my top is all, you know, it's just sandals.
Hello, Sunny Sonia. And Linda Bishop says she's been going full speed since 8:30. Well, I know why you're doing that too, Linda. You're living in Texas, and it's cooler in the mornings than it would be later on in the day. So hello, Lisa. It's nice to see you.
Linda's Fredericks of Hollywood. I haven't heard that for a long time. Jammies would be a no-no.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle. No wonder you do the work you do. You're a bookkeeper. I know why now, because you're an air sign. There you go. Fredericks of Hollywood would be a no-no.
Especially in my over 55 community, it would cause some heart attacks.
Oh, that's true. You might get the guys all jazzed up there, Deb. You never know. Oh, no. You don't go to the store often and not in PJs, but I stay in. Oh, me too, honey. You know, we're sitting here, and I actually have shorts on today, but sometimes I sit here and my bottoms are my pajamas. You know, why not? Nobody could see it anyway. So, yeah, you see everything where you are. All right.
I love
that. That's awesome. All right. So, yeah, I really, really like the energy shifting that we're getting. We're some of us are getting it subtly, and that's getting us ready for it. And I do want to just mention something that I heard last night on the news. And I don't like bringing in catastrophic stuff, so I'm not trying to do that. But they're apparently, I'm sorry, this is too much. So there's Eli Lilly has a sample that they're doing for a certain weight loss, and it's supposed to mimic drastic weight loss, not just GLP stuff. I mean, like really fast. And so they're working on it. It's in a trial. Nobody's doing it, but they got a request from somebody, and I don't know, it wasn't who we think it is, but it was who we think it is. It was from somebody outside asking them, could they please have this particular medicine, drug, whatever, for a 79-year-old person who really, what more do you need to know?
Yeah.
I mean, this was before he turned 80. And the drug is for people who are fatally ill, who have a condition that is not going to change
That's
too much.
A risky drug. That must be a very.
But you know, the weight on that person, and I'm refraining from saying that person's name, but I think you all know who it is. But the weight on that person is not helping anything, and the food that he eats is not helping him at all. But the fact that it's a terminal illness, basically, that's what the drug is supposed to help with. But I don't know. Anyway, I just, it's not being said, but it's being said. How specific do you have to get?
Yeah, what was that movie where the guy died and they propped him up and had
Weekend
a weekend
at Bernie's. Yeah.
Bernie's.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's
oh my God. That's
crazy.
Funny. Oh. So Spider Bite, it's nice to see you. Spider Bite's here from Australia, I believe. 4:14 a.m. in my PJs. Perfect.
Thank you,
don't
for
have
showing up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Linda, you hardly ever go anywhere, but when I do, I dress decently. Oh, my mother would be mortified because I'm not a big makeup person. So she'd be like, oh, she didn't put it. Where's your hair? I can hear her now. But
she knows differently now.
She's probably saying, oh, you're so smart now.
Yeah. I wish I was like you.
I wish I was like you. Absolutely. So I'm guessing that you guys want to get some readings today. Thank you again for everybody for being here. If there's anything that you'd like to ask. You have your PJs on butterfly readings? Yes, Linda, and that's okay. And also, she does readings from her pool in her bathing suit. So
I noticed that. That was so cool.
Fabulous. Yeah, that's great. All right, K4 Insight. Yay. Hi, Sarah Broyle. Oh, YouTube's not allowing a thumbs up. It might be Deb's coming in from a different.
I had to do a VPN. Are you on my channel? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about that. To use some of the things, and I'm having trouble with my StreamYard. So I'm on a VPN. That's probably why. But thank you. Yes. Maybe after you could thumbs up. I appreciate that.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Hello, Kareen. It's nice. And from South Africa. See, I love it with all these people coming. Yeah. Cynthia Smith, you're an earth sign. Then very grounded, very grounded. Carol Berner. Pink Lily, thank you for your donation. And we'll get to you right after we do K4 Insight. And I see Namira wants a reading. And no, we're not doing a word for a reading this time, but I'm just going to get to what I can get to. Yeah. So if you can put it in early. Cynthia says,
I can see you. You can. I can see your message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Karmic Karen, I got yours. Is today your birthday, sweetheart? Hypnicity. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
6. You're young and
6. Get your kicks. Get your kicks. Route 66. Anya. All right.
We're just starting as we go down.
I've got 8 right now. So
here we go. Somebody put in their birthday. I zone in on that.
Yes, you do. Okay, then I'll highlight it.
Can I career? Yeah. Oh, it's going fast.
I know. It's jumping. Hang on. Everything's jumping. So all I can tell you is I'm going to take them in the order that I received them, and we will do as many as we can.
Yeah, we'll go through them quick. We won't lollygag.
Yeah. All right.
And drone on with all of everybody.
Balsam, hypnicity. All right. Hold on. I'm feeling like I'm going to lose it otherwise. Sunny Sonia. All right, Michelle. You have 3 planets in the air sign Aquarius and 4 in water Pisces. Oh, then you got some good air and water in there. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. I think 16, we'll see how it goes. Okay. We're going to start here with K4 Insight. What's ahead in the near future? All right. Let's see what we can find out. Oh, it's your birthday too, CJ and Cats? My goodness, we got lots. I think Gemini is very busy sign with birthdays. All right. Oh, your thumbs up worked after you came out and went back. All right. Well, good. That's good to know. All right. So K4 Insight, I'm getting the surrender card. So it looks like you might be asked to surrender to something that you have. And this is where what we talked about earlier when Deb said she tried to do something different. She was surrendering to her daily ritual, and she was trying something different. So surrender doesn't necessarily mean a negative thing. It's a way of changing things up. You got reflection, inner clarity is coming when your thoughts settle. the truth rises. And then I have healing. So this surrender could be very healing to you. It might be that you need to spend more time with self-care. That's really always a good idea anyway. And they're appreciating your diligence. In other words, you may need to surrender to your diligence. You may be overdoing. You may be over worrying. You may be overachieving. I don't know if that there's such thing in some people's minds, but think about that with
You
your life.
won't believe the cards I have.
Okay.
Just like what you said, the 10 of Wands, overdoing, taking on too much. But this is the cool part, is that you're narrow-minded, but in a good way. Right now, you have an opportunity being very narrow-minded and very keen on giving up the Emperor and the Hierophant, which is traditional community and institutions in religion. Give that, they come in reverse. It says, okay, we've got to give that up. And guess what you get? You get the 7 of Cups, which is all this creativity, these new ideas. I also got good luck on your, not good luck, I don't know, health, because I got the tree in Lenormand. So, and you're going to, you have the mama bear kind of thing, mama bear to your child inside saying, okay, we're doing something different. And if you go ahead and lean into that, you got a good day, good week, good month coming up. So
yeah, I think that is an important thing for all of us to really consider. If you weren't here in the beginning and you want to know exactly what it is we're talking about, go back to the beginning. Deb shared with us a change up that happened in her life. And I think we're being asked, all of us, to do something like that. I think we are. We need to shift our energy from this to this and be more centered. Yeah. All right.
Almost like question your first gut thought, and that question your intuition, because our best guess is to do ABC always instead of the middle of the alphabet first.
That's very true.
And
very
that
true.
kind of thing. So.
Hi, Linda De Gonzalez and Charlie Sage of Fire. Thanks for being here. We are taking questions, but we'll get into what we can. That's how it's going to work. So Pink Lady, again, thank you for your donation. And let's see what's going on with you. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while, Pink Lady. It's nice to see you.
Yeah. Red flags. Looking for the red flags. Oh, I like that's a good question.
You can turn them pink, honey. Just like your name. That's right.
I love that.
All right. That's so. Go ahead, Deb. Yep.
I do have. It's not a red flag as much as it is a situation, just information. It looks like maybe you have a kind of a fat question mark over your health. And you go into this idea of, well, I feel fine now, but what if I get cancer or something? You know, I'm being dramatic right now, but it's like those thoughts kind of wander, and there will be a bridge for you to cross right then to say, no, nip it in the bud, and always think of the other. So there's no mountain you can't climb over. And as far as red flags, I don't see any, actually. I've got the Wheel of Fortune for you. I've got the Pride card, which is the Pride in a good way card, the 6 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands coming in, and new ideas. So I don't see red flags.
Okay. She's busy taking care of her husband for 8 years. And maybe that was where it was centered. But I'm getting clarity for you. Look at this. It's like you're pointing the way and showing the way. And if you've been taking care of him for that long, you know what the way is. It's clearly in your. I have the Hope card. Hope is a beam of light in the darkness. So if you're feeling as though, things may include red flags, but try not to. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on them, even though I understand why you want to know. They're saying you're very courageous. Look at that. You're standing right in the midst of this tempestuous sea, and you're thriving. And so be proud of yourself, because what you're doing is beyond illusion. You're doing it from your center, from your soul self. And So yeah, I don't see any bad cards in there either. Just remember to do some self-care, which is really hard when you're caring for someone else. Very hard to do. So much love to you, my dear. And
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. All right. Is there a Pisces man coming into my life? Oh.
That I don't.
Well, it must be something she's thinking about. There must be a man that she has an
Why
idea.
would you want a man that is so intuitive? I'd like him dumb, actually.
Oh,
I'd like him dumber than Pisces.
Yeah. I dated one for 6 years in high school, or 4 years in high school and then college. And he was very good, but he could be wishy-washy.
I know. There's so many options.
I know. Yeah. Well, I get you're in alignment for just that very thing. Look at that. It must be something you're thinking about, spider bite. So, I mean, and you know what's really interesting is this guy looks like Jesus. So, maybe that's who it is. I don't know.
Maybe that's soulmate stuff.
You got soulmate stuff. Yeah. Unfolding and growing, you bloom differently each time you choose yourself. So make sure you choose yourself first. If this Pisces man comes in, always remember yourself first. Embrace others' differences and accept your imperfections. So it could be that you don't agree on everything, but we never do agree on everything with everybody anyway. So I do like the fact that it counsels compassion. But I'm getting going forward.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's pretty darn good for you.
Yeah. I got the karmic card too. The judgment card is coming in with the ace of the ace of cups. Now, the judgment card could mean someone from your faraway past coming back in. Whether it's them or someone new, it's going to be a fresh start, it looks like. So the answer is yes. Got 6 of Pentacles. It looks like a good day for a Pisces man.
So it is someone in your mind that you met once, calling him about something random.
Do it.
Call him.
Do it.
Yeah.
When is that your
that's the worst thing that could happen. I found somebody. I'm dating somebody. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're using your intuition. So, yeah. You would like to know about your summer. Well, it's going to be hot where you are. No,
Where is she?
I don't know. Yeah, she could be in a cool climate, actually. If she was from down under, it's winter. So
that's yeah. You know what I have? Spirit wants me to talk about money and things, tangible things in your life. It looks like you're at a stalemate because you have an idea maybe you're not acting on, which is understandable, but it's like your mind is processing so much that you really kind of need to execute whatever is on your mind. I don't care if it's just something dumb. I mean, not dumb. I've got that word in my mind. Like you always wanted to learn how to cake decorate or something, whatever. But you just think about it instead of doing it. That really, it looks like that's what you're going to be tending to do. So you can make a new choice on that. If you decide to just think about things, you'll find you'll be short-tempered about things. But also, if you do decide to act on something, actually follow through, even if it's just going to your computer and typing in, what does this mean? That's a level of action. It looks like it's going to pay off in spades.
Yes. Wonderful.
So,
you know what I've never been able to figure out? Before we even had AI, we had Google. I'm going to Google it. We always said that. But I would have students say to me, I don't know how to do this. And I said, well.
You know why? You know why? Because Google, until we had AI, Google will give you options on where to go to find your answer. AI is telling you the answer, which makes Google liable, even if it's the wrong answer. That's going into AI issues right now. So be careful. And because anybody over the age of, I don't know, name it, some of us have a critical mind. And that's going to be saving us.
Yeah.
But others don't.
All right. So, Namira, you're in the Netherlands. I love it. And Anna Heaton's in Holland. I mean, we have a worldview here, and I'm so appreciating it. I really am. And so I have for you harmony. I'm feeling like something's going to happen where you're walking and enjoying what it is that you're doing this summer. And if you're feeling sad about something, they say sit with it for a while, because there's no timeline for sorrow. Sometimes we have to have longer periods of time and sometimes we don't. But they're also saying when this happens, remember, there's wisdom that comes from that sorrow. And it comes from experience and reflecting on how that has impacted you. And finally, you talked about money, didn't you, right from the very get-go? And abundance is your birthright. That could be money, but it also could be food, it could be friends, it could be love, it could whatever. Abundance comes from all kinds of different sources. So, yeah.
Muslims from India, thank you so much for for letting us know.
I absolutely love my community because they are from all over the world, and they don't always get a chance to see lives, but sometimes they do. So, he's going through a Saturn return because he was affected by a divorce and 2 brush fires. Oh,
he might be self-absorbed. So don't, the thing is that if you're into this is it. If your intuition says call him and he blows you off, that doesn't mean he's not going to call back.
He's just still working it. Yeah.
Having that information will make it easier for you to just call and shoot the breeze, So, because you don't want to be his caregiver either. Saturn returns sort of bring in caregivers, and then that defines your relationship in an odd way.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right. Yeah. We have the fabulous Gerald here. It's great to see you, my dear. We love you. Yeah. Thanks for being here. All right. So we have Karmic Karen next. I'd like to know the energy around me for the rest of the summer. Okay. By the way, did you hear there were 2 really bad earthquakes yesterday, like within 14 minutes of each other in Venezuela?
No, I didn't.
It was in Caracas, and I mean, people are buried up under it was like 7.1 and then a 7.5.
Oh my God. Where was that?
This is in Venezuela, Caracas, Venezuela.
Oh, that's sort of an old city too.
It is. There's a lot of old buildings that are crumbling. Yeah. Anyway, everybody be really mindful of all of the earth changes that are going on, because this is important for us to we don't want to worry about it. That doesn't solve anything, but just be aware of your surroundings.
Northern California too. Hypnicity says
Yeah, that's true. It was, I'm trying to think of the name of the town. Was it Arcata? I can't remember. All right.
Yeah, I think if you worry about things so much, you start developing a plan. And when an earthquake comes, I guarantee you, whatever plan you have goes right out the window.
Forget all about it. You're right. Unless you have a bag by the door, which is always a good idea for anybody at any time, I think.
That's true.
Just pair of clean underwear and some cash.
Or pajamas. Yeah.
All right, Karen. You have love in your hands.
Oh, so I love that card.
Isn't it beautiful? These cards I just got, and it's called the Matriarchal Oracle. So I love that. It's the mother in all of us. But look, you're holding love in your hands, Karen, and there's nothing better than that. So I'm thinking self-care, self-love is very, very important for you this summer. Maybe spend a little bit of time outside, walking, doing whatever, fresh air. You got the past lives card. Are you thinking about taking, well, of course, your name is Karmic Karen. Duh. You might want to take a past life or have a Akashic reading or something. Maybe there's something they're wanting you to know. Every moment is filled with divinity. They want you to cherish it, because that is, it's a miraculous thing that we're here and we're alive. Opportunity is coming knocking on your door. Not sure what about, but it says, just because the sun goes down doesn't mean there isn't somebody wanting an opportunity. So there you go.
Yes, I ditto that, because the very first card out was your cup, your wonderful love cup in the lady's hands. I've got the 9 of cups here, which is wishes fulfilled. It's also in cups with us emotions, but it's you didn't know why, but I do. It's the family card that's coming out. It's not just old friends and family. This could be cousins, old friends from college, that kind of thing. It looks like they're gravitating towards you, and you are the Empress. So it's almost like you'll become Mother Earth for people, grounding. People are coming in for your wisdom. They are tired of the patriarchy. So my sense is this, and I might be way off base, so you take it. My sense is that the men in the family, or the oracles in the family, or things, people are passing by and they're coming towards you. So if you have a shingle up as an advisor or something like that, then you're going to get really busy, I think.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and that matches the karmic stuff. That matches past life stuff. So this might go deeper than just family, soul families, soul families.
Yeah.
Oh, that opens up deeper. Woo.
That's
Either
awesome.
way, it's great.
It is great. So Karen's in Milwaukee. It looks like Milwaukee, Oregon. So you're not far from me. I think you told me that. That's really cool.
Cool.
And Mausam, yes, you're in the queue. I can't tell you exactly where, but you are in the queue. And hello, Lily. I don't know if we'll be able to get to you. We have so many ahead of you, but we'll try. And Deb's channel is Growing Your Light.
Grow Your Light. It's Grow Your Light.
Your Light. I'm sorry.
And there is someone using my domain name. So if you just have my own name, it's probably best. But I'm getting emails promoting Grow Your Light. I don't know how I got on her email list.
Yeah.
But
so I put it back in there correctly, and
Grow Your Light.
Her name is there as well, because she has a website. Yeah. All right.
I have both domain names to my website. So Grow Your Light or DebZachau.com is good.
All right. Thank you.
Guys,
all right. A message from your team.
Did you miss anything?
Did you miss anything? Ooh.
No, you did not.
Well, the good news is that you're too old to miss your period. So, I'm being very blunt here.
That's good.
You know me.
Love it. But if you're asking about your finances, your possessions, your acquisitions, your real estate, you didn't miss anything.
Okay. She is probably moving. So, yeah.
Because you're afraid of being stolen from, leaving money on the table and things like that. But I only have good things for you. So I've got the 6 and 7 of Pentacles, which means generosity. You have the money coming in and you have the money saved. So, and then rest after a long battle. So cool.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Well, I got here. No, your curiosity keeps you going. And I know that about you too, Robin, that your curiosity does keep you going. I love this card. You've got that childlike innocence. And so you have hope in the darkness. It never goes away. That's always there with you. Illumination, guidance, and direction. You walk where the light feels warmest. And you also always follow your inner guidance, I think. So that's a good thing. And they're wanting you to make sure you remember to love yourself. We're getting a lot of this today. Love yourself, infuse yourself in love. We don't love ourselves enough. We criticize ourselves more than we love ourselves. And so it is a new way of changing up that energy. So, yeah. All right.
Spider Bite, you're 33, shouldn't get married. It would be easier not to be married as a 33 for sure, but.
Oh. Okay.
But then there's other things. Finances. For
you're a free bird. There you go. All right. Hi, Jules Niner. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're liking San Antonio. We've got about 14 people ahead of you, so I can't guarantee we'll get to you, but anyway.
We'll hurry up.
Yeah.
Anya, with what I've got here is, are you, okay, how do I put this? There is an idea that you need to change or surrender to a new idea about what success is. And I don't mean settling for less. I do. So clarify. So there's a pride on all of us. We all have pride on something, you know. I'm feeling proud of my life if I have a car that runs and there is a big picture, because I believe you're a master number, so I remember, or it doesn't matter. It feels like a master number message, but you have such a big vision that question sort of gets lost. And because finances on an upstring string is usually a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month thing, and your vision is so big that you can't reconcile it. So it does look, long story short, it does look like I've got death reverse there. It does look like there is an idea that needs to be reversed. Also, another one real quick, I've got the Fool reversed. Doesn't mean you're foolish or anything, but upright means there's a blessing coming to your way, and you just look at it with a novice heart, with a child's heart. If it comes in reverse, it looks like the blessing is still there, but you're taking it too seriously and trying to predict its blessing, and you can't do that with the Fool. You can't predict it. So give up your ideas and try and not allow your brain to think the same way for like one day, and that'll help you.
Wonderful. Mousum, there are about 5 more people before you in the line. So I'm just letting you know, that's about all I could tell you.
I'll be on with the Lilith at 2, and I'll do some readings there too, if you want. I don't know if you're going to be on too.
Yeah, I'm going to be on tonight with Kyle doing that future readings. All right. So I get the disco ball and, it's fun times. But it's also exploring your freedom, because free to dance wherever you want to dance. I'm getting that you need to let go of something or cut something out that's maybe too expensive. I'm not sure. That might be helpful. But sudden unpredictable events are coming in a fast manner. And so I'm not sure if that means something good is coming in or something not so good is coming in, but you want to be prepared for whatever happens in the financial realm. And that's never easy to predict. I'm trying to predict how long I'm going to live so I can figure out how much money I can take out of my retirement. And I said, I never thought I'd be thinking of this. It isn't that I'm afraid to die, but I am afraid to not know.
Well, there are things. Yeah, there are things we need to think about in our era.
That's correct. That's correct. It's not a fun contemplation in a lot of cases. Yeah. Okay. Sunny Sonia will have a new partner. And then she's got 6/21/53. Happy early. No, you just had your birthday. Or is it today? No, today's the 25th. Okay. Happy belated. Yeah. There you go.
So you said
6/21/53.
Legacy builder 9.
Oh, awesome.
And this is a 1 year for you. So anytime there's a universal year will always be your personal year as well. So that's starting new things, or when new things crop up and you think, I'd rather sit back and watch it. No, this is a year to try it, even if there's no future in it. It's just something that interests you at the moment. So going through that way. So as far as a new partner, here's the tricky part about a 1 personal year is that usually it's all about being self-absorbed. Yes, you could find someone brand new, but I would highly recommend you don't allow yourself to fall in love in our traditional way, or think of this person as a long-term person, a practice boyfriend, maybe a practice boyfriend. just in your mind, it could be a permanent boyfriend, but in your mind, you don't surrender as much as think, well, I'm interviewing you. You're not, didn't get the job type of thing. So that mindset is going to help a lot when you meet this new person, because you don't know who you're going to be fully until closer to the end of the year. And so that's my advice for you. So it looks like there's someone coming.
Well, I love this. It's like a lady in the bathtub in a beautiful setting, and it says illumination. So it could be that somebody comes to you, and it might be somebody even from the past. I don't know, but it might be a good idea. I have a dear friend whose mother just remarried, and the honeymoon is already over. Sometimes, in particular, men at this age, let's just say, Sonny, they're really cranky, and I don't know. It's like grandpa energy. You got to be really careful. You don't need to be pulled back. That's all. You're going through a transformation right now with yourself. And so if you're focusing more on yourself, then you're going to find what's good for you. And it says here, what feels chaotic is a pattern you have left. So there's something chaotic, but then I have healing chaos. So it's like something's going to come up that seems chaotic, but it's meant for you to heal that. So whatever it is, it might be this person that comes into your life is chaotic, and you're going to say, I don't need that energy. That might happen.
Either that, here's the best part. You say, oh, okay, I'll go out to dinner. And then you order the lobster. Because no future. just enjoy yourself and not get into that attachment. That's a fun exercise.
It is. All right. Hypnicity, it's your birthday. I'm going to go ahead and put you in. So here we go.
I would like to say to Hypnicity to try ChatGPT. I know you don't like AI or you've been, but can I just be blunt and with a loving heart? You've been stuck a while, girl. You have been stuck a while. And so for your birthday, happy birthday, type in anything to ChatGPT. It's free. And start a conversation as if it's a friend. My friend told me you could answer some questions. And then that's all you have to say, and press enter and strike up a conversation just for today. Do something different is what I would. And it'll help you a lot. I think that's one of the blessings of AI. But the first card out, and the second card out is definitely major cards. I've got the Lover's card and the World card. So you're ready to make a shift. You're at the end of a cycle. So this is a good day to say to do and say something new. So I'd highly recommend that.
Yeah. Wow. And I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting here. Abundance is coming your way. Of course, it's your birthday. So that's always a great card to have. But I also get every return begins the moment you recognize what never left you. And today is your solar return. Think about that. That's important. And Deb said to try it. Flexibility. That's what they're asking you to do. Be a little bit more flexible. And then you can live in gratitude for what's coming your way. I tell you what I did. I put in my birthday, the birth information of where I was born and everything. And it.
Stop. You told me that before the show, and I never thought to do that, but it's an amazing instrument.
It is.
And someone mentioned Claude. Let me just say, they're the same thing created by the same type of brilliance, but they work in different ways. I use both for my work because some bring me, but ChatGPT, I think they're both free for people who just want to try it out. But
and I'm very cognizant of writing my own stuff and then asking for analysis.
For a polish and say, be critical. Don't agree with me. Right. So there's you can negotiate like that.
All right. There you go.
And
Sarah is next.
Sarah.
Right. Thank you. I'm going to be able to get to Corrine and to Mousum If you're still here, let me know though, please. I don't know if you're still here. All right.
So Sarah, loud and clear, something's bothering you. And it has to do with your home and stability, and something's gnawing at you or gnawing at that. There's something you haven't paid attention to that you need to pay attention to. And you do have a friend base. There is a community that's available to you on that. It does look like there's a letter coming here, some correspondence that will bring some new information. There'll be a little confusion and things like, but the confusion part of it is because of gossip. Oh. You're going to be lulled into speaking about someone else so you can clearly get an idea of how you feel about things. Sometimes we have to talk it out to people, but it just ends up to be gossip. And it could be political gossip. It can be any of that stuff. I believe that's what's gnawing at you. And to find the stability that you have in your home and your community, you would need, I've got 2 cards that say gossip. And don't surrender to that.
Okay, so I have
defend someone. You can defend someone too.
Sorry. I have you wanting to work on your passion and look at the electricity around you. So there's something electric about what it is that you want to do. Mm-hmm. They're also telling me about compassion for yourself. And if people are gossiping around you, you don't have to be compassionate with them. Not at all. But look this is important. It has to do with your security. You don't need these people doing this. And so, there's your security. If you can move away from that type of energy, abundance is your birthright. So just be careful. It's interesting. This card has a fire. And my feeling is someone wants to douse it out. It seems like someone might be jealous. Someone might be jealous.
That happens.
Yeah. Which is why they talk behind your back. Yeah. So,
or someone uncomfortable. I always say, and I've said it out loud and I've gained a lot of respect for it. And that is, someone complaining about someone, that hasn't been my experience. And so I'm going to go ahead and stand for her here. And I'll do the same for you if I hear anybody talk poorly about you. And
she's actually being evicted. And she doesn't know where she's going.
So interesting. So we had the house
talking about her behind her back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that means the community around you, because I had the garden in Lenormand. You can go ahead and look these up. I had the house and the garden. So there is the answer outside of your mind. So that in your community there is an answer for you, and it will be nebulous for a while. And if you start gossiping and think, well, I should do that, have opinions about things, keep your mind open. God bless you, dear. I'm so sorry about that.
Sorry too. Yeah, that's awful. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mausam, 5/21/05. A career reading. Okay. Deb will work on the numerology. I'll pull a few cards. I do see you, Cynthia Smith, but let's see. There's 3 or 4 people ahead of you. I don't know what is your time frame, Deb? Do you have time for?
Yeah, I'm open.
A little time. Okay, all right. So we'll do that. All right.
6.
5/21 was my dad's birthday.
So 6. Oh, you're very, very marketable.
Oh, okay.
Very marketable. You're a 6. So if there are any task orientated, if there's any numbers involved, you're the go-to person for sure.
Cool.
Career. I don't know how to frame that career. When it says, "Will you tell me about my career?" I don't know how to frame it. Are you looking for a new one? Are you tired of this one? I mean, I can throw some. It'll just be a general. It looks like there is a moment where you will be able to choose a new path, And I would say this moment is coming up, and it's something that will present to you that you don't think up yourself. I don't want to say it's going to come out of the blue and knock you off your feet, because it's not going to be like that. But it'll be an opportunity for you to reconsider a different way of expressing yourself in the job market. I don't know what you got.
I have expect changes. I get the butterfly. So when I get the butterfly, that's transformation, new beginnings
for a job.
I also get friendliness. Make sure when you go in that you merge with their style of interview. Some are friendly, some aren't. I'm feeling like you want somebody that's friendly and kind and receptive to what you do. And they said if you get a couple of offers, pick the one that you want and don't look back. Choose the one you want. This is the forgiveness card. When we spend time thinking, oh, I probably should have taken the other one, or I shouldn't have done this, don't go back and beat yourself up. Make sure that you move forward into what it is that you want to do. So
I think she just answered what this new idea is. She said, it's going to be my first permanent full-time job.
Oh,
that you're putting way too much into that celebration. Way too much. Yeah. So I think
most jobs in general, the first one, the first full-time one is just it's like a
stepping stone
to the next thing.
But I think you might mean, there's just a full-time, and it would be the first one in your career. Yeah. Venus is Saturn.
Oh. I love that. Thank you, Celtic Seer. Yeah, that's awesome. Good luck, Mousum. I hope you find it.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah. All right. So, Cynthia, separation, your son's separation. Well, we can't go there. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah. It's his energy, not yours. Yeah.
You do have a mama bear kind of thing, and it's gotten, because there's an obsessive, I think you should live your life this way because it would make, because I know you best kind of thing. I don't want to be rude or anything, but you know your son really well, and you have an idea of what would make him happy, but your son is different than I think your idea. It's kind of mixed up that way. I'm sorry to say it like that. Oh, he moved back home.
Okay. We could read on your relationship with him.
Yeah. Do you want that?
We can do that. Yeah. If he's back home, that's hard too for families to move in together. So
yeah, I do have the Page of Cups, your son. But I also have the Seven of Swords. There's a Seven of Swords means something's being taken up. You might feel being taken advantage of. I do have the King of Cups. That would be your husband or his father chiming in. It's not going to be the traditional reverse Hierophant. Means it's not going to be a traditional thing, but it looks happy for you.
Okay.
We got the 10 of Cups. Yeah. So I think, and there's the Justice card. So that's separation, divorce, and that's, it looks like, and it's upright. So it looks like you are going to feel comfortable with this change is how I would do it.
Yeah. I've got a bit of advice for you, Mom. He's the master. He's got to master his own way through this. And that may be something that's uncomfortable to watch, but you can't live his life. So they're saying, be sure you know that. You can show him empathy. You can tell him, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you, whatever you need. At the same time, the advice might be, be careful with the advice. There's a confidence. It says, you believe in your own worth and you believe in his worth. And so you can show him that this may be something that is a good thing for him. Whether or not he gets back together or not, might not be the best thing. So going forward, He's on a winding path. We all have to go through it. We're the only ones that can walk it. But the fact that you're offering him support, excuse me, is wonderful.
And you have really grown into this. I know it's not been easy for you. So I want to acknowledge that for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hi, Kelly McCall. It's good to see you, dear. All right. We have Corrine. She wonders if her
that's going through some. Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Yeah, her bed and breakfast.
Yeah, bed and breakfast. Yeah,
business will continue to thrive. If it's thriving now, it's going to continue because I saw a documentary about that. So there's very few.
Yeah. You had no mentor or knowledge. You became very successful, hoping that it will last. Her birthday's March 10th, 60. So if that helps. Hey, you just were really made to do you just found your niche probably, Corrine. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm very excited for you because you're coming off 2025 was chop wood, carry water. You did just stuck with it the whole time, and it's going to pay off in spades with international people coming in from the international world. But you're a 2 life path, probably an 11 underneath that. And the thing is that you anticipate other people's needs on an emotional level, and that's what separates you from every other bed and breakfast service kind of person. You remember people's names and you understand things differently, and that's what's going to carry anybody through.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. I have here that you can offer guidance also to other people who may be interested in starting their own. Yeah, this might be something that you can do to encourage other people. Maybe even write a guidebook or something. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting that it's on your divine path. Yeah, I know. A guidebook is a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on your divine path. This was meant to be. And yeah, you got to share your wisdom. Yeah, they keep saying that. And then I'm getting, you want more excitement. Like when you shake up a soda bottle and it goes all over the place, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Yeah. This was meant to be, I feel. Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Oh, she says, I think my people pleasing was negative. Now works for me. Yes, you're people pleasing without expectation. That's the key. When you people please with expectations of a response, a positive response, that's where it's negative. But if you just give to give and not care how it's received, you're there. You're at the mountaintop.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Very good. Good luck, honey. Enjoy it. Michelle is, she's still seeking employ. So she wonders how things look. All right.
Well, even though it's an uncomfortable path, it's the right one. And that's hard. It's really hard. But I have 4 out of 5 major cards on this energy that you're asking about. And so I believe you're being guided in the right way. Mm-hmm. We don't get to have what we want on our timeline sometimes,
right?
Which is a mess. But it looks like there's things percolating up. Here we go. Just a moment. Oh, it looks, yes, very much that things are going to work out. I've got the star card for you specifically, and I've got all these major cards saying that you're on the right track. So I think it's going to break.
Here's the drill, Michelle. I think that you need to, she's wondering where she's going to move, or she's thinking about moving somewhere. Okay. I know that about her. And yet, so my feeling is that anything that's around you right now, you've got this unconscious idea or subconscious idea. oh, but I'm moving.
Oh,
So
I don't want to stay. Yeah.
yeah, I got awareness. Make sure you're thinking and talking the right talk to find whatever it is, because sometimes we can block our own good and not even realize why we're doing it or that it's happening. But I think you're right, Deb. This is a blessing for some reason. And nobody thinks it's a blessing to lose a job.
That's hard to hear.
It is
really hard to hear when you're
But you're
suffering.
primed for adventure. See, you're ready to go. You're ready to walk right through that. So, and you're wanting to see some of the other wonders the world holds for you. So, yeah, I think that makes it a little hard. I know that subconsciously, I didn't want a full-time position as a professor because I didn't want to do counseling of students and I didn't want to go to meetings. So every time I applied for one, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't really want to do this, and so that can happen. That can happen. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hello, Paul Freed. Nice to see you, dear. All right. Lily, you're after Wild Lilac. Are you here, Pam? Linda Bishop, and then I have Jules. All right, then that's all we can do. That's all we can do, everybody. So, yeah. She has been told several readings that she's got the tower coming, but then she's got the sun. So I'm wondering if the tower, the sun follows the tower.
Absolutely. Right? The thing is that there's different degree of towers. So you can be at your wit's end, have a flat tire, and that's your tower. When really a tower is an unexpected, catastrophic is what it's traditionally meaning. So if you're in a tower and this is the double-edged sword of having readings is because when you have this idea of a tower always being knocking you off your feet. If you know that something might be knocking you off your feet, then you're just aware and it's your perception of the flat tire that's going to make that a tower or not. And so you've already anticipated, you already made choices on how to position yourself, and you can breeze through a tower cycle in no time and not feel it like that. You're evolving. You don't have to suffer on that.
Right.
But
right. Yeah.
Boy, that's a tough one.
I have perspective, and that's exactly what you just explained. It's your perspective of what a tower means. Yes. So they want you to rewrite the pattern. Don't think of it in a new way. Think of it in a new way. Number one, it's just a reading. And even if it comes up 3 times, it's just a reading. You're putting more power into it than you need to. You don't want to do that. Spend some time in silence to contemplate, because you're at a standstill because you're stuck in that perspective. So move forward, just let it go, and know that whatever arrives was meant to be. That's very, very important.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
But a lot of times it's like we don't want to change. So if you're a 4 life path, 8 life path, 22, sometimes 6 and 33, if you're those life paths, change is harder on you. And it's easy for us being Aquarius and, all that stuff. It's easy for us to say, well, it's our lesson and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that understanding your number can help as well.
Sure.
Too much into something.
Yep.
But
I happen to like change, but there aren't very many people that really do. So,
I know.
Yeah.
That's because that's the evolved soul, because once we understand it.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You can't change it. Yeah. Yeah.
I still cry at night when I feel like a victim, but I don't make myself, I don't, it's okay.
That's okay too, Deb.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah. Yeah. You just let it, you release that. You release that attachment. Yeah. All right. So Lily says, energetic insights in my path and purpose. Anything of curiosity or interest that you see would be helpful. All right. I don't know if you've done Lily's birth date.
No, what is it?
I don't know. Do you want to put it in, Lily? What's your birth date? Put it in. Deborah can look at your. Yeah. If you're interested in that, yeah.
So there's a couple of people in your life that you need to like think differently about and not have as much devotion or put as much weight in their opinions. And right now they're good people, they're friends, you know them, but you have to give something up about that. Because if you don't, I've got like the Three of Swords, which is a little heartbreak, and you're uncomfortable with your thoughts, and new thoughts aren't coming in. But it has to do with letting go of knowing that these two people they're women. There might be contemporaries. There might be one is the Queen of Wands, one is the Queen of Cups. I believe you're giving too much time and value to their opinions. And that's what I see coming up.
Okay.
You might see that in the replay.
I'm saying they're saying take a rest from your conditioning.
Oh yeah.
and right. Yeah.
You said it in one sentence, but I
blow your mind. Yeah. Time to think of something else. You have vitality and a rebirth coming. Life returns to you. Honor the beat that rises. So once you give that up and rest on that idea, new things come in. You've made room for those to come in. And your concern is security. But remember one thing about security. It's not guaranteed. It looks like it is, but freedom and security can be compromised at any time. So just know that the fire is lit for you and that you're doing the work you need to do and release any attachment that comes up around that idea. Yeah. Hello, Silky Steel. Jan, I think your name is Jan. It's nice to have you here. All right, so we have Linda, and then we have Jules. All right, her son's father has been heavy on her mind. Haven't seen him for 44 years. His date of birth is 2/14/47. Is he coming back? He's my kryptonite emotionally. I'm uneasy. Okay.
Well, he used to be. You haven't seen him before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't assume that he's still your kryptonite. You've changed. He's changed.
Right.
He was a little bossy, tell you that. So I can see that. You're uneasy. You can just, if you're not interested in pursuing him and he's on your mind, it's up to you to be a good parent, self-parent. And if you feel uneasy with the thought, put a little star over him and send him on his way. We are the masters of our own thoughts. And if you're really curious, pick up the phone and track him down and say, what's up?
Yeah.
Face your kryptonite.
Face your kryptonite. It's very interesting. I agree with Deb with regard to you're changed, he's changed. They're saying have a little bit of faith. It isn't that he's changed that much if he has changed, but you have. And you can address him totally differently. And it says here that you have an abundance of wisdom and insight in order to handle him now that you didn't have before. So listen to your inner voice, which I think you already have because you're feeling his energy in some ways. But it might be coming up, Linda, because you haven't healed that ancestral wound or that relational wound. So healing the chaos that comes with that relationship might be the reason it's coming up. Yeah. My first husband, I just don't even want to talk to him at all. He's just not so. Yeah, I get it.
And then, if someone like that comes into my mind, it's just like when there's some people who are dead who will come in on a reading. It's like, I get, and I don't even want to talk to you. We'll do it when I'm dead. We'll do it then.
Right. Yeah, we'll do it on the other side. Yeah, go away now. Yeah. But all right. So Jules just moved to San Antonio, and she's also put her birth date in. 11/7.
Ooh, look at that. That's a cool birthday.
Powerful birthday. I had my girlfriend's granddaughter is 11/11/11.
I love that.
I know.
What a
I know.
birthday.
Yeah. I know it. Ooh.
Master number 33. Hello.
No wonder. Wow.
Hello.
Powerful
Torch
Jules.
Oracle.
Well,
Yeah.
Jules, the first card I get is you're going to be able to speak your truth here. This is going to be a place that you really, I think this is in alignment with who you are. But they are saying have a little bit of patience initially, because look at, just like there are lots of different moon, phases of the moon, pregnant with purpose. Make sure that you remind yourself of that. And that it is a safety. It is a safe area for you. And I agree. San Antonio, Austin, and some other places in Texas are more liberal. It's going to be an abundant place for you. It's all really good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I see all of that you said. There is a tool you need for your task coming up. I have the magician, but he's reversed, meaning that there's some education or a curiosity you need to look into. I'll say instead of education is a curiosity, because you're 33, you already know a bunch of stuff. I do have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, meaning that the Wheel of Fortune reverse or upright makes no difference, because it's always turning. It's just a reminder that when it's reversed, sometimes it's a chop wood, carry water, boring kind of life. We have to wait for the uptick of good fortune. And it looks like good fortune is around the corner. It's just not life. You're ready, but life hasn't synchronized up all.
Takes a while.
Yeah. So just keep doing what you're doing and don't push the river.
Don't push the river. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Flow on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Linda Bishop, he looked like Robert Redford, your ex. You had visions of him for a year before meeting him. Oh my God, that's fabulous. Thanks for the feedback, everybody. We have gone over by about 16 minutes. We're going to let it go because Deb's got a show in a little while, and I will too. But thank you, Deb, as always, for being here.
I always have a great time with you.
I know,
it's so fun.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. And I'm glad we got to read for everybody that was here. So that doesn't always happen. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Love you.
Bye-bye.
The best.